G'day guys, how you going? Hope you're all having a fantastic afternoon. Today I'm going to be doing a movie review. Now this is not a horror film, so I apologise to all my horror fans out there. But this one, it's a comedy, so I'm sure a lot of you out there still like your comedies. So hopefully this one provides enough interest for you to go and check it out yourself, because I think it's worth it. So the film I'm going to be reviewing was a film made in France, so it's French language, subtitles. Once again, I apologise for all of you guys who don't like that sort of thing. It was made in 2009, directed by Albert Dupontel, who acted in Irreversible. He was the guy who was holding the fire extinguisher as he was bashing that guy's head in. So I remember him for that particular scene. And so I saw this. He actually directed it, and he actually starred in it. He was the main character. So I got it. I looked at it on the shelf in the store, and I thought, it has him in it. So I'm really interested to see it because the only film I've seen him in is Irreversible. So I didn't know what to expect. France are known for their horror, but haven't really been exposed to too much of their comedy. So this film is called The Villain. The story is as follows. The villain is a bank robber who returns after a 20-year absence to hide out at his mother Manette's place. She's naive and extremely religious. It's the perfect hideout, but this time Manette discovers her son's true nature. She decides to set him on the straight and narrow, triggering a battle between mother and son, as comic as it is unrelenting. So basically the film starts off with Albert Dupontel's character. He's Sydney, and Sydney is running away from this black van who are firing shots at him. So you don't know exactly what's going on, but you know he's involved in something naughty. He's involved in something he probably shouldn't be involved in. So straight away we get the idea of what this character is all about. He's kind of a seedy character. So he's running for his life, he escapes the van, and then he sees this as an opportunity to reunite with his mother after 20-year absence. So he hides out at his mother's place, but this is where he's got a bullet wound in his shoulder, and this is where his mother really starts to wonder what the hell her son is up to, and she finds out that, he's been a bad boy, and then she also finds out about his childhood that she wasn't aware of, how much pain he caused to people around him. So then she sees this as her fault. Now she sees she's got a curse on her, or she believes that she's got a curse, and that she never gets hurt during accidents. So she sees this as a curse. She doesn't know why she's got that curse, but then she soon realizes that maybe she's got this curse because of how her son is, and then she somewhat blames herself for the son's behaviour because of the way he's been raised. So it does creates a very serious sort of subject matter, but done in a very light way. So then the mother tries to set the son straight, and the son doesn't really want that for reasons that I won't go into. And then this triggers a very funny sort of battle between mother and son, and it is quite funny and quite shocking in some parts, not in a bad sort of disturbing way, but the lengths that this Sydney character goes to get back at his mum is quite, shocking, but at the same time funny, very funny. So it does set a very real sort of story in the fact that the question will be raised as to, do our sons and daughters, if they become the people that they are, is the parent solely responsible? And it really will raise that topic, but at no stage will it make you think about it in depth. It's all very light-hearted, and that's what I liked about it. The fact that it had a serious subject matter, but at no point did the film take itself seriously. So don't go in here expecting what you're going to get, a comedy. And it's a really fun comedy, and you won't have to think too hard about it, even though there is a serious sort of subject matter. So that's as far as I go with the story. Now, I really, really enjoyed this, and I'm sure a lot of people out there who like your light-hearted comedies will enjoy it. Now, France, good horror movies, good thrillers, good romance movies like Amélie, and now the comedies. Is there anything that the French can't do? They're just really, really going well at the moment, and I really hope, sorry, my nose is itchy, I really hope they continue making movies of every genre at the high standard that they are. The acting in this was great. Albert Dupontel played a really cool character, really different from the character he played in Irreversible, so that shows his versatility. Never heard of Catherine Frot, who played his mother Manette. She did a really good job, and I thought she was very, very likeable, and you did feel sorry for her, but at the same time, what she does is quite shocking as well, and very funny. So, very likeable characters. I mean, the Albert Dupontel's character, Sidney, he's not that likable, but at the same time, you don't hate him. He does have a sort of softer side, but his insecurities make him the person that he is. And then you've got the supporting cast. Some of the scenes really felt surreal, kind of like Amelie. If you've seen Amelie, just the lighting and how bright the colours are, it is not a depressing movie at all. The bright colours will make you feel, really good by itself. So really, really well directed, great cinematography, great camera angles. There's side characters in this film that are really weird and really, really funny. So a lot in this film to like. I don't have any criticism with it. It had some slapstick comedy, it had some one-liners, has some witty comedy. So there is comedy elements for all types of comedy fans. So you will get a lot out of this. I was surprised. It was a blind buy, but being French and being a French movie and being such a French cinema fan, I had to get it. I had high expectations, and the expectations were met because I really, really liked it. I highly recommend it for all of you guys out there looking for a film that has a more light-hearted approach. So if you've seen a film like Irreversible Martyrs and you want something to relax and have fun and kind of clear your mind, this is definitely the film for you. Highly, highly recommended. I thought it was an absolutely outstanding comedy. And yeah, so if you ever get the chance to see it, I would highly recommend you do so. Alright guys, that's it for this review. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.